Hello. So in a few minutes, I'm going to explain everything about Whogohost for you from start to finish. Yeah, I'm going to explain everything from the beginning to the end. We're going to start from purchasing a domain, buying a website as our custom goal, building a website, either it's HTML website or WordPress. I'm going to show you everything from scratch. By the way, for this tutorial, I'm not going to actually buy most of the domain because I already have my own domain, but I'm going to explain it in such a way you're going to understand it. So please follow the tutorial carefully so you can understand how to make use of Whogohost. This video was actually requested by a client, a student from the YouTube channel that they actually want a full tutorial. So I'm going to do this just for recommendation. So if this video does not meet your need, please don't be offended. It's actually specific for some certain student. So for this Whogohost web design tutorial, we're going to start from building purchasing a domain name and a web hosting account. So now if you want to purchase a domain name from Whogohost, this is actually the after the update on October 4th. I'm actually doing this video October 6th. After the update, Whogohost had on October 4th to 5th of them maintaining their platform and rebranding it. So this is their new platform. This is how your platform look like, and it's actually great, and you can easily understand the platform for one-time visiting. So guys, let's begin and let's start from the web design process or building a website with Whogohost. So the first thing you want to do is to purchase a domain name. To build any website, you have to purchase a domain name and a web host. Now in Whogohost, if you hover around this upper part, you click on this drop down, you're going to see my domain, manage DNS, domain renewal, register a new domain, transfer email to us. Now what you want to do is to click on register a new domain. Now if you click on register a new domain, it's going to take you to where you could purchase a domain name. It's going to take you where you purchase a domain name. Now for me, you can search your domain name. Now I already purchased my own domain name. I'll take it to my dashboard within some time. So I'm going to just show you. I'll take it to my dashboard and show you some of the domain name I actually have. Now as you can see right here, we have .com domain, which are for 10,000 naira. We have .online, which are for 2,000 naira. Now one thing you should actually know is this .online domain is actually trickish, because if you purchase this domain for 2,000 naira, on renewal you have to pay about 40,000 naira. So this is just for the first year. .store is 3,800. So the further you go, the more you see their prices. This .ab.gov.ng, I don't know which TDL this is, but it's a 5,000 naira per year. .abj, I think it's .state abj, I think this simply means Abuja or something, I don't know. Abuja government ng 5,000 naira. ac.gn, ac.ak, I don't know what this TDL are, but they are actually useful. So now you could add web hosting after choosing your domain. So now let's go and search for a domain name. So let's do something on let's call it okay, this name is too long. Let's just use something like V3 design tutorial.com. Now if you click on search, it's going to check if the name is available. Now it's available, it's going to show you here. Now you could actually see the other TDL or extension that are actually available, and you're going to also see suggested domain name that are going to come up. Now what you could actually do, if you are building a website for Nigeria, so you could actually choose a .com.ng, which is actually cheaper and it's less expensive. It's less expensive. So you could choose a .com.ng and then search for it, and it's going to show you the price is 1.2. Now once this is available, what you want to do next is to click on add to cart. Now once that is added to cart, you're going to click on continue. It's going to take you to where you are to check out, which you will actually purchase a hosting. Now you're going to see underneath here v3design.com tutorial.com.ng. you're going to see no hosting, click to add. Now what you're going to do is to click on it to add a web hosting to your domain name. So now you could actually choose a monthly plan for 1,000 naira. If you want, you could choose which is their premium Linux shared hosting plan. You could actually choose a pro Linux shared hosting plan, or you could actually pay for yearly. As you can see, their first plan start for 1,000 naira per month. You have 1,500 per month. Here you are given 6 gig space. Now this should only be used for building simple statics websites that are not too functional, like company website and nothing good, like 5-page company website. So this should only be taken. That's when this should be taken into consideration. You could add 2 add-on domain. You could add unlimited. You have unlimited email, free SSL certificate, and free.ng domain, which I think is actually a lie. Now for this other one, you have about 12 gig space. So if you want to build a responsive website, like a really functional website, let's say a web app, you could actually start from something about 3,500 per month, where you have unlimited space and unlimited bandwidth. So now you're going to select the one you want, which is, since we are building a single website, a single 5-page website, we're going to click on order now, which is the premium 6 gig Linux shared hosting. Now once you selected it, you can either use a domain already in your shopping cart, register a new domain, transfer your domain from another registrar, or I'll use my existing domain on my updated name server. So we are going to be using this domain, so we're going to click on use, and then we'll be using this domain which we choose, and then it's going to load up and take us to our order summary. So now this is where you make payment. Now once this is done, you click on continue. I don't want to actually pay for this, so once this is done, you click on continue. You can go through with all these other things if you want. Most of them are not needed, actually not needed. You can go with them if you want to. You just come to your checkout page and then you make your payment. You can check out. If you check out, they have about 3 checkout method which you can use to check out, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to purchase this. I don't know if you get, guys. So once this is done, you'll be taken to your dashboard. Once you make your payment, you'll be taken to your dashboard, which once you check out, you'll be taken to your dashboard. Now choose the checkout option that is okay, let's just go through the checkout page so that you understand. I hope they don't, because my card is linked to this of Whogohost, so I hope they don't withdraw my money. This is just a tutorial. I don't want to purchase this. Now once you click on checkout, I've read the terms and conditions, then you click on checkout. So ensure to always click I've read the terms and conditions. And once you check out, you could either pay with Paystack, so as you can see, we are using just 2,200 to host a website for a month. Okay, this is it. This is our total order, our invoice. This is our total order. This is the total amount we are paying, 2,200. Now you could pay with Paystack, you could pay with different subscription, you could pay with Flutter, you could pay with Pump, whichever one suits you, you could pay. You understand? You could actually unsubscribe your card if your card is subscribed to them. So that is that for that. Now once you have purchased it, you have paid with Paystack. Majorly I prefer using Paystack because it's very easy. You can just use your card and make payment. Once you make your payment, you'll be taken to your dashboard, and this is your dashboard. Here you see your service, the number of domain name you already have, the number of web hosting you have, this is the number of domain name you have, and this is the on-page service, which is the one we just did just now. So now you are going to open your service. Now from this next process, we are going to log in into our cPanel. So this is the chapter 2 of this tutorial, logging into your cPanel. So we are logging into our cPanel right now. So I didn't purchase this domain. I really am not. I hope they don't take the money, because this guy is actually okay. I'll work on that. Okay, let me just remove that right now. So now once you are done, you check your dashboard. You're going to see just one domain. Now you're going to click view details. Once you click on view details, it's going to take you to, so now it's going to take you to this page. Scroll down to this page, you're going to see your cPanel details, but please don't just bother about this. It's going to redirect you back to the page. You're going to come down and click on one-click login. You could either visit your file manager from here, your PHP admin, whichever suits you, but just this to make it easier. We are all used to the cPanel, so we are going to make use of cPanel. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. This is the one you want to open. Now once you open it, it's going to take you to your cPanel area. Sometimes Whogohost actually right back. All you just have to do is to still open it again, and then it will take you back to your cPanel. If it doesn't, it take you back to this same client area. You reload again. Sometimes Whogohost have this issue of bringing you back, and I don't really know the cost, but it happens. So then you'll be taken to your cPanel. So this is the second phase of this tutorial, talking about the cPanel. Now Whogohost cPanel actually have it's just as every other web hosting cPanel. So on the first part, you have your welcome to your new hosting account. cPanel is here to help you. You can create an email, build a website. The second part, you have your email. I actually did a tutorial on this email part, so you could actually watch the tutorial if you want to understand everything about this email. So this is the email part where you could create an account, create an email, create a forwarder. This forwarder is actually forwarding your email, your company email, everything that enters, every mail that enters your company email into your normal Gmail account. You have your email routine, you have your autoresponder. You already know what autoresponder is. It's actually giving back response to email that are sent to your company email or your admin email. You have your default address, you have your mailing list. This is the number of people that are actually made to your account. This is your track delivery, the number of email, number of clicks you get on your email, and everything that has to do with your tracking of your email account. You also have your global email filter, your email filter to fight spam filter, and other stuff. Now they are all on another tutorial, so please, I don't want to waste much time on explaining everything about this email. So the next part is the file manager. Now this is where most web designers or most programmers actually based. So file manager is simply where you upload your website. For example, if we open my file manager now, you're going to see we have our website. This is where you upload your HTML website. For example, you get your source code after designing your website on your laptop. You can upload it to the internet from your file manager. So I actually have a website on this subdomain I'm actually using for this tutorial, a client website. So as you can see, this is a file manager. It consists of all the folder or files of this website. Now if you are uploading your website for the first time, you want to click on public_html. This is where you upload your website. Now for some people that watch my investment tutorial, which is one of the reasons I'm creating this video, this is where you upload your scripts or your tutorial from that tutorial. So this is where you upload your file and start editing. So that is that. This is the area which you upload your HTML website. Now for those of you who are not coding gurus or don't understand HTML website, don't worry, we'll go for doing WordPress. So now this is that for how you go upload HTML website on Whogohost using your file manager. Now if we go back, next you want to see image, directory privacy, disk usage. Let's talk about the disk storage space you have used or the disk space you have used on this website. You have your web disk, you have your FTP account, you have your backup to backup your website, you have your backup wizard, almost the same thing. You have your GTITM version control. Now on this part, the only thing you might actually need as a web designer or as a blogger or as a programmer, it's your file manager, your disk usage, your web disk, your FTP account, and your backup. That's all. For the rest, I have not used the rest, and I don't think you even need them. Now your database, this is where you create database for your website. First of all, you have your PHP my admin. This is where you can also update your PHP or the PHP of your website. So PHP my admin, you could actually connect. Okay, let's get some view of how PHP my admin look. The next part here is MySQL. While we wait for it to load, the next part is MySQL database. This is where you create database that links your HTML website or your website to your server. Then remote MySQL post. These are things you might never need. You might never need them. So it's still loading. Let's go move forward. The next part is your domain. Now if you are using Whogohost, you make use of their site publisher to publish a website or your domain name. If you are using their site builder, you can make use of them. They have their own site builder, Whogohost site builder. You can make use of it from this area. You could right here which is called your domain. This is where you see the number of domains you have linked to this web host. Add-on domains. This is the number of domains that are linked to this web shared hosting account. Remember when we were buying our hosting account, when we click on services or that new service, which is the web hosting account, Remember we saw that you could actually have two domain to your main domain. I think we actually went through with that. So this is where you could actually see those domains that are added. I think my network is slow. The next part is your subdomain. This is where you create subdomains for your dashboard of your website, your users, and other stuff. In general, if you need a subdomain for your website, this is where you create it. So this alias, redirect, zone editor, and dynamics. You might not make use of this alias, this zone editor, and this dynamic DNS. But for web designers, you could actually make use of this redirect. So sorry about the sound from the background. So when I mean redirect, this is where you could redirect a client website. I had this issue of a client not paying me after building the website, paying half and not paying the rest. So I had to redirect the website directly to my local website. So the client could not access the website again, and the client did not even bother. Me too, I did not bother because he was owing me and he did not pay, and he was not bothered about it. So right here, this is where you could redirect your domain. On the matrix, this gives you the stats of your website, your visitors, your errors, your bandwidth, your ROS access, your AWS stat. The only thing you might actually need here is your visitor and your bandwidth space. That actually tells the amount of visitors that visited your website or your cPanel. Now this is our PHP This is where you update the MySQL file of your website. As you can see, I have a lot of MySQL file because I have a lot of subdomain and a lot of things going on this cPanel for clients. So the website is actually containing a lot. So the next part is security. Security talks about your getting your website secure. Whogohost actually has Bit Nigeria site protection, which you actually pay for, and it helps you to secure your site. For this SHS access, IP blocker, and a lot of other things here, you might not really need them. Only when you find out that an IP address is actually spamming your website, you could actually make use of IP blocker to block the IP address. SST/TLS. This is where you actually check for the SSL status. Hotlink protection and the rest, I haven't made use of them. The next thing you will need to make use of, or you can make use of, is Let's Encrypt SSL. Sometimes Whogohost SSL actually fails. This is where you can actually set it up again. So that is all for this security. Then the next part is software. Software is where you actually I think most of the things here are actually not working. I've tried a lot of them. Optimized websites, I've tried a lot of them, they are actually not working. The only thing that I know Whogohost can give you access to is select PHP version. So when your PHP version of your website is low, you can actually select a higher version from this area. Now if we're going to try this optimized website, you're going to see that Whogohost, most of the things here like Cloudflare, WordPress manager by Softdomains actually works. We are going to work on that at the bottom of this website, of this tutorial, sorry. So that's that for this area, which you might not need everything here or some of the things here. So you can see optimized website, you can actually compress all content. Okay, so that's that for that. Let's go back to the next. I'm trying to keep this tutorial straightforward. So preference, this has to do with your password and security. You could change the language, you could change the style of your cPanel area, you could change the contact information, you could change the user manager. So this is what actually is on the preference. Then the last part for most bloggers and most web designers is WordPress Softdomains app installer. This is where you have a lot of apps to install on your website. Yeah, I can explain some of this because I've tried them. WordPress, it can be used to build any website apart from dashboard. It does not build dashboard, but it can be used to build blogs, business website, a lot of websites. Joomla just is used to build powerful websites, any kind of powerful website, social media, forum, and all that stuff. Abancart, this is used to mainly build e-commerce. PHP BB is used to build sites like Facebook, Instagrams, mainly social media. SMF, Simple Machine Forum, is used to build forum websites. WHMC, I've not used this. Open Real Estate is used to build real estate. My BB actually the old version, but it is used the old form of building forums. So it is used to build forums. Then you have PHP 7 Builder, Dolphin, which is also used to build Dolphin is also used to build social media website. Lava is actually for program. OpenCart is for e-commerce, and a lot of them. You might not need all of them if you are not a web designer. All you just need for most bloggers is just WordPress. So now let me show you how you could install WordPress. Now from this account here, you just click on WordPress, or from your cPanel you click on WordPress. I hope this tutorial is not too long. I'm trying to meet up with clients' expectations. So from this area, you could actually install WordPress for those of you who want to go into blogging or design a 5-page website for a client with WordPress using Elementor. So you start from here, click on this drop down, quick install or custom install, whichever suits you. Now you choose the domain you want, you choose the domain name you want. Now for yours, you don't need to put this thing, you just remove it and leave it like this. Ensure nothing is here because there is nothing on the main folder of the website. So if you actually put something here, let's assume you put something here, the WordPress will automatically create this folder for you and install the website on this folder. You don't want that because you might get confused at the end of the day. So now admin username, you want to create an admin username that is hard to guess so that your website cannot be hacked. Admin password, you want to choose a strong password for your WordPress website. On the right side here, you have your backup login limit. You want to put this limit login attempts so that people cannot just log into your website. The more they try, the more WordPress the plugin help to block them or ban their IP address. You could select a template from here, but by default you are given this WordPress 2022 template, which you can actually change if you have logged in. Now you could actually click on show all templates and choose a template from here, but it's not advisable. Just allow WordPress to use this default and you change it if you log in, if you have installed WordPress completely. The next part is to install. Please put in your email details, the email you want to use for the WordPress account. You put it here. At the same time, put the same email here. Don't put different emails, it's not advisable. Put the same email and then click on custom install and your WordPress website will be installed. That's that for that. Now for most of the programmer, please, the file manager is where you have to go into and then you start working on your file manager. Coming to your file manager, clicking your public underscore HTML and uploading your main SAP website here. Then you could create a dashboard, which you could create a subdomain, which is this for my own, the dashboard, where you could actually continue the process of building your backend or your dashboard if you want, or you could build it within your public underscore HTML. It's all up to you. So for WordPress guys, for people who are into WordPress, there's going to be another tutorial on your screen that's going to pop up. It's going to teach you how to build a WordPress website with Whogohost. So please, thanks for watching this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. My name is Victor. I bring you WordPress and web design tutorials and tips that's actually going to help you boost your design level and give you more insight to designing your website. Don't forget, this is Victory Design. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you on my next video. So for now guys, have a nice day and bye for now.